Dear jury members, my name is Д.Марковська and I'm a student of Creative Center Шевченківець. I'm interested in English and while learning I usually have many questions to different subjects of language. This time I pay attention to abbreviations. Abbreviations are an integral part of any language, including English, and they have always interested me not only because of their convenience and simplicity, but also because of their importance in speech and writing. The reason why I chose this topic is a difficulty in understanding abbreviations and acronyms while reading scientific texts, fiction, and directly while communicating with native English speakers. It often happens that during reading or correspondence, you can see a certain abbreviation, and it is quite difficult to understand it, especially when a person does not speak English perfectly, knowing only the simplest expressions and phrases, and it's impossible to find it in dictionaries because they're authors. When this happens, people get lost and don't know what to do and where to look for an interpretation of this abbreviation. This is a big problem and our work is aimed at fixing it. It's not a secret that learning abbreviations with native speakers is much easier than even with dictionaries, because they know and understand most of the new abbreviations in the same way that we, Ukrainians, understand them in our native language. Therefore, communication with native English speakers can be extremely useful if you want to learn quickly and efficiently more about abbreviations and not waste your time looking for an interpretation of abbreviations in dictionaries. My work is devoted to the study of abbreviations and contractions in the English language using various sources and dictionaries. The relevance of the work is due to the fact that there are many new and unusual abbreviations in the English language which are authors and cannot be found in dictionary. Since people now try to use language sparingly both in oral speech and in documents and literature, new abbreviations appear every year, and linguists do not always have time to enter such a large number of abbreviations in dictionaries, so our work aims to decipher the meaning of some abbreviations. The main type of abbreviation, their structure and semantics are studied, classified in different ways. The concept of what abbreviation is, the history of its origin, and its origin has been formed. The material of the study was a foreign language press, especially the newspaper articles, the most saturated with the abbreviations. Among the most frequent linguistic ways used in the press, it is worth to define the following: approximation of abbreviations to ordinary words, extraordinary explanation of abbreviations, ambiguity, polysemy, using in the modern press a large number of acronyms, abbreviations, proper names, and so on. The theoretical importance of the work lies in the study of the problem of using abbreviations in English journalism and the problem of their translation. The object of the research in the work is the conditions for the formation and development of new abbreviations in society. The subject of research is abbreviations in the press, peculiarities of their functioning in mass media. The tasks of our work are as follows: to identify unusual specific features of English language journalism, to investigate newspaper and journalist style in the language, consider the classification, types, and methods of creating abbreviations, to understand the basic methods of translating abbreviations from English to Ukrainian, to analyze the translation of abbreviations in English journalism. To achieve the goal and implement tasks in our work, a number of methods were used: critical analysis of theoretical linguistic literature, research problems, historical method, search method, systematization, and generalization. The practical significance of our work lies in the importance of educating this topic due to the unavailability of many abbreviations in dictionaries. Thanks for your attention.